The road to professional DJ is riddled with both some amazing highs and some really bad lows, but what is important is you take them both forward as experience and push off them to progress your journey to becoming a professional DJ. Hello, what's up YouTube, and welcome to this episode of Road to Professional DJ. Today we're talking about some absolutely amazing news and some plans I've got lined up for the future, but also some of, or at least one of, the recent lows I have had on this road to becoming a professional DJ. If you are new to this channel is all about helping people on their journeys to becoming a professional DJ and documenting my journey and my aspiration to becoming a professional DJ. I started this channel at the end of 2018, and in about a 4 or 5 month period I have done so well. I've got myself residencies in my local cities. In a club DJ, I'm a club DJ. I like to play house music, techno music and disco, and I am now also featuring producers music, up and coming producers music on this channel as well. This is my goal. My goal is to make it as a professional DJ, and I'm documenting my journey all the way through it. And let's start with a recent low. I play for a brand called Disco Revenge, which runs in Winchester. It is an up and coming brand. It's still at the very grassroots stage. We're trying to find the best venue for it. We're still really struggling to get the promotions put through, to get the general public, as much as the general public, coming to the gig as possible. We have had a few really amazing gigs with Disco Revenge, but unfortunately our last one was maybe the worst gig I have done to date. But that is all part of the journey to becoming a professional DJ. It is not all about the highs. I am really lucky. I have some amazing news. I have a lot of good things going, but you do almost have to have the lows so you appreciate the highs. But this is a little bit of footage from our last Disco's Revenge.
Hi guys!
Yeah, big up the production.
Oh, right away, aren't I? Yeah. Is that right? Yeah, you know what the problem. Let's put the face there for you. Oh.
Delivers the one thing you're giving me. Something's taking over my hand now, baby. One kiss delivers the one thing you're giving me. Something's taking over my hand now, baby. One kiss delivers the one thing you're giving me. Something's taking over my hand now, baby. One kiss delivers the one thing you're giving me.
So unfortunately, as you can see from that footage, that was not a very successful night. We did have some good support from friends, which always is amazing support. And sometimes the beginning of the year can be a bit harder to push out your brands. That video was actually from a few weeks back, so we're actually looking more into February, which of course businesses do struggle at the beginning of the year. That's the way it is, unfortunately, but it is good experience because we can now take what went wrong from that gig. Is it the promo? Is it the venue? Is it other things that are going wrong? Do we need to change up our social media? Do we need to change what the actual night is in itself? At least when you have a bad night, the least you can do is try and analyze it and figure out why you've had that bad night. And then it means that when you have more success in the future, number one, you appreciate it, but number two, you realize perhaps what things that you've been doing to create that success, which means hopefully going forward you can be more successful, and that will definitely help your chances of becoming a professional DJ. And that low takes me on to what is undoubtedly the best news I have ever had as a DJ. Some of you, if you're early subscribers or you've been watching a lot of my videos, will recall a video which I said something to do with making the most out of social media, about the power of social media. That was at the back end of last year. I reached out to a guy on social media, got connected, and I have been speaking to him ever since. He is now setting up events in Southampton, and he wants a co-brand to work with him to help throw these parties. I reached out to him and said, look, in fact, I didn't know he wanted a co-brand. I knew he had a 2-room club venue, so I reached out to him after our initial conversation, said, look, I see you've got 2 rooms. Take the top room with the headliner and have it as your own. We will run, as boxed in, we will run the second room for you. We'll put DJs in there, we'll put a headline in it, we'll promote it for you, we'll help you with running the event, booking the DJs, everything going on. We will help you, and now we are in with an amazing gig for him. The downstairs headliner is a Toolroom signed record DJ called Wheats, who's an up-and-coming DJ on what is an amazing Toolroom brand. But the headliner upstairs, which is now a gig we're working on, is the one and only Shapeshifters. If you think you don't know who the Shapeshifters are, you do. Listen to this banger. And yes, of course, you know that song. It went #1 in 2004. We have booked them for our gig, which is going to be May the 31st in Southampton. I am unbelievably stoked for this gig. I'm so happy to not only have my name on the billing playing at that gig, but I am helping to run it with my Southampton brand. We're going halves on everything: the business structure, the promo, the money in, the money out. If it makes a loss, we make a loss. I love everything about it. I love the fact that we're putting the risk in there. We're getting involved in booking and organising the events. And it's not all about the money, but it's so interesting to run the numbers, or I find it so interesting to run the numbers and crunch the numbers, decide which venues to book, why we think they're going to be best to book, are they best for the artists we're going to book, are they best for bringing people in. I love crunching the numbers, and I love looking into all that stuff. So that does definitely bring me and draw me to what is undoubtedly the best news I've ever had on my DJ career. In fact, it's some of the best news I've ever had in my life. To be supporting someone that's made a UK #1 has been unbelievable. What I think adds value for you guys is how I got myself into that situation. Social media is amazing. Having a presence on social media is something I never did until I really started focusing in on this Road to Professional DJ challenge. I joined as many groups on social media as I could, with, of course, relevance to being DJs, to house music, to techno music, to disco music on the south coast of England. I've been liking all the other brands in my local area that are running events, throwing parties, booking DJs. I've tried to immerse myself in that scene as much as possible. I've been reaching out to the people that run these groups. I've been doing whatever I can to extend my network as far as possible. On one of these groups, somebody dropped a message saying they were looking to expand their team. This, as I say, was ages ago, but I jumped on it straight away. I sent him a message. I said what I can do. I said I'm a DJ. I said I'm willing to help. I want to get involved. I said I don't necessarily want paying. I just love the scene. I want to grow as a DJ. I want to become a promoter. I want to run events. I want to get involved. How can I get involved? He's got a lot of stuff going on all around the country, so he instantly warmed to the idea that I was willing to do all these things for him. And then, as further time went on, I learnt more about his projects. I told him how I could directly help him, what I could do for him, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to give you anything for free. That's the way it is in this world. People work so hard to get to where they are that you have to add value to them, and that's just the reality of it. So he's doing the events. I, at the beginning, said I could DJ for him, which great, that adds value for him. But I was then able to take over his second room, which means ultimately I'm going to be able to help him sell more tickets, run a more successful event, and hopefully start a new residency and partnership within Southampton, booking some absolutely unbelievable DJs. So that just about ties off what is an awesome video and an amazing announcement. Playing with the Shapeshifters is absolutely incredible. If this DJ journey goes no further, then you know what, that's an awesome experience. But I'm not going to be complacent now in the fact that I have had some success. I'm also straight away pushing off this. Now I'm able to say that I'm running an event with Shapeshifters. I'm reaching out to so many more people as well. People in other cities, potentially festivals. I'd love to get involved with working some festivals this summer. And because you do everything in a stepping stone, it almost means that I can now push off from that. I'm going to be running and playing at a professional event, my second professional event, and a DJ which everyone within the industry knows about. Once I've done that, I can push off forward. Maybe I can reach out to some festivals. Maybe I can say we can send some DJs to a festival. I don't know. This is all stuff I'm hopefully trying to work on in the background. I'm not going to be complacent on the fact that I've now got a gig with the Shapeshifters. This has only given me more motivation to push on and do more of these gigs. Hopefully it will be the start of some new gigs and some new big projects to come. But that just about... No, it doesn't tie it off. I completely forgot. I have also had an opportunity. Some of you may notice this. I've had an opportunity to feature on a few radio stations around Southampton. One is called Goat Shed, and that is directly through the boxed in links and this Shapeshifters gig. It's called House Party Events. That's the other promotion teams that I'm doing this Shapeshifters gig with. They are going to start featuring for one show a week on a Friday night on a local radio station. They want me to produce 1 2-hour slot for that radio show. So I'm learning a bit about radio DJing at the moment. In fact, I have a question for you guys. My mic is so sensitive, but it's not that quiet. But it's not that loud over the music, and sometimes it picks up the actual movements I'm making through my decks, i.e. every time I'm twisting knobs, moving sliders, it can be picked up over the radio show. What can I do to help that? I don't know if any of you guys out there maybe know. That would be great if possible. But lots of good news and a little bit of bad news in this vlog. This is the road to professional DJ. You go through the highs, you go through the lows, and that's the way it is. But thanks as always for tuning in for this episode of Road to Professional DJ. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. It really does help. And of course, subscribe for more good stuff coming soon. Cheers!